Did you miss me? I gotta be careful. I said that in my other video the other day. I gotta be careful saying that. Martin might have a patent on that or something. I don't know how many of y'all remember that movie, but what movie was that? Was it Nothing to Lose? Blue Street? One of the movies. Cause I remember he came out the truck and he came back to the girl like, "Did you miss me?" What's up, though? What up? What up, though? Y'all see the D hat. Detroit representing Midwest. Y'all know that's the code phrase right there. What up, though? I'm here to hit y'all up for some more spoken word, getting all the kinks out the show. I got my P-popper on here now. I looked at one of my videos. The audio is a little bit, I'm holding the mic and hitting all the P words and the popping. We investing and we creating, so maybe I'll come out a little bit more crystal clear. And you know, this is the process with independence. The more you work on something, the better you can get at it. So, you know, we got these live streams coming. So y'all just hold on tight. We're going to get introduced to more people the more we do it. Consistency is key. I done told y'all that. And we building and we creating. So if you into the spoken word and the motivational speeches, the Lofi beats in the back, and we just kicking and vibing, whether you watching or just listening, however you take it in your entertainment intake. If you rocking with me, I'm rocking with you. And we family around here. We building a community. And I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Share this video. If you passing through, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button to help the algorithm to push these type of videos. Y'all always complain about how y'all tired of the regular hip hop and people ain't got nothing to say and all this shit, and hip hop is this, hip hop is that, and all the shit you want to complain about. We're here. Yeah. Got something for you. Tap in and fuck with me and rock with me. I appreciate y'all, man. We doing this shit, man, from the ground up. So the contributions is welcome to support the staying independent. You can drop some in the tip jar. At Money Sign Raptalk, the link is in the description. If you want to go to the Patreon page and support that. If you went to erotic poetry and erotic storytelling for a very low minimum, right now going super crazy over there, you can just listen to all the erotic poetry that you want to. It'll feel like I'm just right there with you, you know? All of that. So you can check out the Patreon if you want to hear some erotic poetry. And on that note, we're going to get into a couple of these poems off top. And again, if you just passing through, hit that like button. That definitely helps the algorithm. And subscribe if you're new to the channel. But listen to me though. As a kid, I spent a lot of time alone. Just me and my imagination. But you see, as I grew older and met more people, you see, I slowly started thinking with limitations. See, just because they tried, failed, didn't excel, that don't mean that you shouldn't dream, settle for simple things, and grow old with the same story to tell. Cause see, as a man, you gotta work. Listen to me. Sometimes you gotta work. Get down in the dirt. Have tough skin, opinions hurt, but most importantly, keep God first. And stop thinking in reverse. See, that's why the past is the past. See, that's why legs move forward, not backwards. See, everything's temporary, nothing lasts. But you can't be afraid to dream. Gotta think outside the box. Know your worth, never settle for what you believe. Realize what that means, and that is to never stop. Cause see, we all here for a reason. Everybody is the author of their own truth. But you see, what's more important is the lies and distortion that some been selling to the youth. So you can be who you want. Time, place, position. Just keep your eye on the journey and don't forget the mission. Pay attention to your vision, even if it gets blurry. You'll get your credit in the end. Just keep in mind that this is your story. So never be afraid to dream. Just don't stop while the world is moving. Baby steps. Long as you ain't where you were yesterday, ain't nobody losing, you improving. See, this is a movement. You the Malcolm and the Martin. And anytime you about to stop, just keep in mind why you started. So never be afraid to dream. Around the corner is your breakthrough. Never be afraid to dream. Watch where God and self-confidence takes you. Never be afraid to dream. That's that first poem of peace. Welcome to the channel, y'all. Again, we about to vibe out on the Lofi tip, the Lofi beats in the background, the spoken word dancing over it. Just a real comfort zone so you can just relax this evening, get your week started Monday. Or shout out to the playback gang too. Some may watch this tomorrow or listen at a later date or a later time. But we gonna move and groove though. We just got the motivation out the way to start. But we gonna have some fun in between also. That's one thing about the variety over here in the spoken word that I get down with. Is you just never know what you might hear me flip on and start talking about. The thing, I'm gonna talk about the things I can do within these YouTube guidelines when I kick it and talk this shit. But we got that uncut spoken word over there on that Patreon though. Again, y'all going over there and fetch some of that. I ain't trying to say fetch like you a dog, but going over there and holler at that. The link is in the description to the Patreon page if you want that real rawness. Especially that that erotica, that sultry, that romantic. But let's have some fun though. I got this one piece I wrote called A Player's Perspective. I ain't did this poem in a while, so I'm gonna see if I remember it. If I fuck up, it is what it is. That's why there's a live video and a live performance, because that's how we playing with it, and that's how I can work these poems out. And by you watching, you're a part of this. But I'm gonna see if I remember this poem on top though. I'm gonna work it out. This one called A Player's Perspective. Listen to me. What's up? You trying to hook up? If you say no now, but then you say later, you say yeah later, in the end, shit is still the same results. So you knew yay and nay when you first met me. You see, the question is really when or if I talk myself out of it and you don't let me. But you accept me. You looked me in my eyes and saw the full potential. Me and you together going number one. You be the lyrics, I be the instrumental. So what you trying to get into? You are what? I'm about to say what? Maybe in what, your late 30s? Trying to take life serious again, don't want to date because the last couple men that did you dirty. But you keep yourself available every time old sexual friends give you a call. But the answer is you just but the answer you give me is you just hanging out and ain't trying to do nothing at all. Baby, that's the perfect stall. I'll wait for the candy, cause I already know that you gon' give it. Long as you ain't on that 90-day Steve Harvey bullshit, cause if you is, we ain't even gotta kick it. We both ain't worth it. We both perfect. So I guess that makes us perfect. And that makes us worth it. So as you drown inside that cup, look me in my eyes with physical lust. I'm your free to the 11th counselor. With me spill. And in the morning, when you wake up and finally realize what you motion all off a conversation sitting at the bar with me, I guess it just is what it is. I was just someone to talk to. Someone to fuck you. Raptalk, that's that piece, y'all. A player's perspective. I got that one off. I guess I do still remember it. Yeah, I'm gonna play with that poem a little bit more. I'm gonna put that one back in the rotation. Y'all might hear that one in a couple more videos coming up soon. Yeah, I call that one a player's perspective. I got so many written materials. Where is written material? But I just hope y'all enjoying though. Just relax and just vibe. Y'all can just start just tuning in to this shit like this. The same way y'all tune in to comedy shows. The way y'all tune in to Ali Sadiq, Nate Jackson, and all these different people on YouTube who put their art up. Y'all can do the same thing for your man Raptalk poet. Yeah. Independence, yeah. This is a special right here. This is a performance. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Listen to me though. Let's go with the free liquor spaceship next. It's for all y'all people out there who don't be putting in on the liquor and shit and coming around on straight bullshit. And I always thought to myself like, how is it that you always got a cup? And why every time after we done brought the drinks, somehow you always pop up with the same fucking question? What's that y'all drinking on? Nigga, we done ended our fast, took that drive trying to get high, and you wonder what I'm tripping on? It's the fact that you broke, but still wanna drink and smoke. You see, some people take this serious, but you laughing like it's a joke. But you our friend. Come on in. Like what you do it don't affect us for now, we just gon' pretend. Like you don't owe me. Like you ain't phony. And nigga, when we done, make that run, don't ask me no money for no food from Coney. Nigga, and I'm counting your cups. 3 people on a pint, nigga, that's 2 apiece. And you use cubes, so getting the last drink watered down is just a vision that I can't see. Nigga, you know you wrong. Should've stayed your ass at home. Gotta have it, support your own. Fool, this ain't no free liquor spaceship. Raptalk. We moving and grooving, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. And again, as you can see on the runner right there, the tip jar is open if you want to support this independence, show appreciation for the spoken word and the motivational speeches in between and the rants or whatnot. Again, slow motion is better than no motion. Y'all know that, right? And that's what leads me to my next piece right here called Oatmeal Beats No Meal. Dig this and listen to me. These are straight facts. We all know this person in the hood. He was too cool to go to school, open books and abide by the rules. And now he out here stressing and finessing, trying to find a female sponsor. You tell me who's the fool. He is, she is, we is. Living in a world where most expect shortcuts and handouts. NBA dreams for all don't pan out, so the corner some stand out. Living in the past, mad when asked why he didn't make it. Yeah, them old stories sound good, but it's only so long a grown man can fake it. Take it in blood, rather be a thug than punch a clock. But the feds is looking, and time is money, but that's something that he don't watch. And how can he survive with too much pride to flip a burger? But when the joke's cracked in the hood, you see that's character. And hood dudes die for that, lie for that. He don't really sell no dope, but image is everything. Will he ever tell you the truth? See, the answer is no. Cause see, we all gotta start, finish. Who invented this system? Pride to the side, get off your ass, get out there, go and get it. You rather sit, talk shit, beg, borrow. But I advise you to stay strong and stay in the game and keep working. Because today ain't tomorrow. Oatmeal beats no meal. Remember that. Raptalk. Oatmeal beats no meal. Yeah. Keep that in mind while you out there on your grind and you working and having a business and doing what you doing. Keep that in mind. If you gotta work that job and get them extra hours and do what you gotta do to sustain and get to the next level while you're going through your process, do that. Because the streets don't love nobody. Don't run to the streets. I've been seeing a lot of people talk about that lately. I done seen Willie D, and I seen a couple of people talking about how, you know, the strong ones back in the days in the hood was the ones who really didn't buckle down and run to the streets. These were the strong ones. The strong people who went up and got to work and didn't fall into the traps of the hood and were looking for the fast buck and was on bullshit. These streets don't love nobody. Why you think they always repeating that it's lonely at the top? Nigga, the feds is coming, the bitches is running, and these little niggas on the block want your spot. That late night convo with that hoe can turn state's evidence. Voice recording, hood extortion. Now let's see how much time you ready to spend. You see, some ain't built for this. Thought it was easy, found out that it's hard. Playing mind games in the streets with vets and you a rookie, nigga, you could have been better off just getting a job. Hell, you put in the same hours, second and third shift, taking a life risk with no benefits. Running the streets, treated like a hoe, and thinking that the streets don't know that you a snitch. Nigga, stop that shit. And in the end, your friends gonna rob you probably. You see, all these hood stories end the same. Cause these streets don't love nobody. These streets don't love nobody. Raptalk. I see I'm freezing up a little bit, but moving and grooving, like I said. The streets don't love nobody. Let me take a sip of this water, y'all. Doing all this talking. I need it. I need it in my life. I want it in my life. Shout out to Juvie. Manny Fresh. You know, I didn't go to that concert when they came, that Hot Boy reunion tour. I ain't gonna check that. I ain't even make it. I ain't even go. Knocked me off, baby, but I'm back. Let's keep it rolling, y'all. Sorry about that. Things happen. Let's talk about how intelligence is sexy. We're gonna pick up right there with intelligence being sexy. And I also got shirts on my page. Y'all can look that up. The Intelligence is Sexy shirts. Join the movement. School about to start back. Get you one of them shirts and represent with that sapiosexual type vibe. No matter the age, just push the narrative that intelligence is sexy, because it is. The way she spelled, I can tell English class was her favorite. Commas and curves in all the right places and completes her statements. Eyes wide bright, she can light the room. Even completes my sentences because she stays in tune. And the tunes that I pick, she dissect the verses. Our conversations are priceless, like a coupon purchase. Separating apples from oranges, our mental performance keeps me elevated because the love is enormous. The walk of a queen with the confidence posture. No twerking videos because she's trying to prosper. Everything legit. All her shit got insurance. After work relations hit the track with endurance. No time for the gossip because she's busy with reading. Plotting on investments and the money receiving. See her working overtime, I'ma get her, she let me. So the hell with a pill popping weed head chick. Intelligence is sexy. Intelligence is sexy. You feel me? Intelligence is sexy. That's the next piece I'ma do is for the 80s baby. That riding bikes, that playing, that female on the jump ropes, dude riding the bikes, freeze tag, fire hydrant, outside till the street lights came on, free lunches. Remember Saturday mornings we used to watch cartoons, eating cereal, arguing over the channels. My favorite was Looney Tunes. Schoolhouse Rock. We stopped so mama wouldn't complain. 12 at noon is a family meeting as we gather around the TV to watch Soul Train. Learn the latest moves. Then it's time to slide. Lotion on my legs, pull up my socks, I hit my friends outside. Neighborhood crush. Blush as she played double dutch. Circle around the blocks one more times on our bikes, hope they notice to talk to us. Or just stand there froze. You see, pose like I'm cool as a must. Young without no money, but we still yelled out ho for the ice cream truck. Friends together. You see, we walk to the park in bunches. Getting cussed out by our old ladies cause we walking on their grass with our summertime free lunches. Walk past the drinks. Bobbing and weaving through the reefer. Hoping my family don't ask me to dance again because they sitting on the porch with the house stereo speaker. Loving my childhood. But why do we want to be grown? A whole lifetime can happen in one day in the ghetto before the street lights came on. A Saturday I conquered. A Saturday I fed. Life is the 80s, baby. These kids have no idea. Raptalk. It's that poem and peace 80s, baby. We going there, we done went there. Y'all still rocking with me? I appreciate y'all. Hit that like button. You gotta be a believer if you wanna do this shit. Views on high, views on low. You gotta be respected and really immersed and immersed in this shit. I'm making the words on that view. That shit sound like it go together. Matter of fact, them words do make sense and they real. Man, my soul just said them words and put them together in that sentence right there. Real shit. That's cause I'm a believer. Sometimes when I do this shit, it be somebody else talking through me on some real shit, on some supernatural shit. I feel it. I know it can happen. I pray. I work. My thoughts have turned to action. I believe in meditation. I believe in me. When belief is low, I just talk to G-O-D. I walk through the dark with my wisdom seeing light. I made it through the struggle because I had belief in the fight. I jumped in the water with the thought of sink or swim. Nah, I take that back. My thoughts were swim, swim, swim. I made it. I made it because I had belief. I made it, my people, because my strength runs deep. The believer. Yeah. The believer, baby. That's that poem and piece called The Believer. On that note, too, I'm gonna tell you why you still got a chance. You still got a chance. Listen to me. To the kid about to stand on the corner. To the kid that stomach needs a meal. You still got a chance. To the father that's unemployed. To the mother's life that's unenjoyed. You still got a chance. To the criminal that regret what he did. To the parents with no choice to where they live. You still got a chance. To the person not accepted for religion or race. To the innocent in jail that concentrate and escape. To the homeless in the ghetto that struggles day to day. To the kid inside him that never knew that one day he could turn his way. You still got a chance. This is for the person with the thoughts to advance. No matter your condition, my people, you still got a chance. Raptalk, that's that poem and piece. You still got a chance. No matter what happened in your life, you still got a chance. And that's also why you gotta enjoy the journey. Amongst all the things you see and do and go through is a journey. It's pitfalls, it's distractions, it's things that hold you and take you off your square. But you have to stay the course and enjoy the journey. You can't get a tree without leaves. And that's why the first line in this poem, enjoy the journey, it goes like this. That's why I say, The leaves come before the trees, don't forget the roots. Did you hear me? The leaves come before the trees, don't forget the roots. And everything has its beginning. That's what we learned as a youth. And the truth is, it ain't no shortcuts, just hard turns, roadblocks, detours. Everything's hard earned. If the motto to follow was the same, there'd be no change. And there wouldn't be no reason for me to stay in my lane. But I maintain, study my peers up in my ears, listen what's being told, and I face my fears. Gears turn in direction for me to reach my highest. I do it for my people, cause for my culture I'm biased. Listen to me. Your seminars and workshops are not worth my time. I rewrite and research and probably start mine. I'm good with my hustle, my struggles, my image. Do what I love until God says I'm finished. I love what I do, so bullshit don't concern me. When it takes time and effort, so enjoy the journey. You must enjoy the journey. That's real talk. I mean that. You gotta enjoy the journey. You gotta see it through. And speaking of seeing things through, I'm gonna get into this piece I wrote for my twins who are now young adults, 21 years old. Twins, shout out to the twins, love y'all. But I wrote this poem and piece when they were very young. I want to say they were maybe about 7, 8, 6, 7, 8. I can't remember the exact year. But although it is published in this book right here that I wrote, a small book, y'all can look this up. Raptalk TV presents pocket-sized poetry. It's a book I wrote years ago, but it's still a piece of me, and it's still worth promoting and performing poems in this book. So that's why I'm carrying on. And this was kind of short, but it's meaningful, went straight to the point, and still got some layers. Because the title is Kitty Love, but it could have went both ways of a young teenage love. Don't hurt me again. Don't hurt me again. You could have thought that. Or maybe, because I didn't straight up say I was thinking about the kids. But although I'm telling you, you can listen to the poem and get the gist of it and see why the title was Kitty Love. Because I really was talking about my twins. Your smile makes me appreciate life. Your smile makes me do what's right. Your behavior makes me notice mine. Because when you watch, I change all the time. I can only love the way I learn. I'm setting you up for when it's your turn. You make me stop. You make me go. I finally think of the consequences and what I live for. I live your love, guidance, and help. After all this searching, I finally see myself. Kitty Love. That's that poem piece. Shout out to everybody who rocking out. Show appreciation for the spoken word. Again, the tip jar is open. I Thank you in advance for your contributions to stay independent. I really mean that. I do this for not only the love, but it's a business and building. You see how I say I got this pea popper for the mic. These are all investments. Not saying that things or everything need to be funded by you, the viewer and the watcher. But what you put in is what you get out and pull out, and you attract how much you give and put into something also. But I want it all though. Like Boardwalk and Park Place. I actually wrote a piece about it. I'm gonna get into it. It's about that ambition. Y'all do know it's okay to think big, right? You do know that, right? Fuck what they talking about. It's okay to think big and think outside the box and think big and think like, okay, I'm gonna be one of the ones and we gonna get it up and we building and we creating and this fucking life is mine and I'm gonna take it next level because I'm coming for what's mine. You know you can have that confidence in you, right? If you want to, it's okay. You do know that, right? Fuck them naysayers and fuck them people who don't believe. You do know the final decision is on you, right? Listen to me. This one is called Boardwalk and Park Place. Thinking. Sinking deep inside my daily budget. Pockets is busted, tired of it, thinking fuck it. Subject of the matter means money matter. When I got it, getting gladder, lose it, getting sadder. After working 9 jobs that didn't have no future. Hater, I ain't Bill Gates who ones with fitted computers. Do the math, I'm the thunder, and my parents the lightning. They was poor, so I'm poor. Don't that seem frightening? Type being that can make it, and I knew that I would. But when you broke with a dream, things don't seem good. All the pressures of the world will let you live it in mind. But do you really want your dreams to stand the test of time? It's a mind game, you gotta have hustle and more. Back and forth with production instead of the store. Have God in your life and you work on pace. So keep lanes on my face, Boardwalk and Park Place. I want it all. That's that poem in peace. And these next 2 pieces I'ma wind down with. I got this one that I wrote for Tupac. I ain't did this one in a while. But I felt like I knew him. You ever just look at some of these artists, and it's not on no groupie shit, but it's just about relating and listening, and you know, you feel their stories, and let's just face it, to be real, this ain't no glazing, how they be saying, glazing. Sometimes, it's the reason why people cry when Michael Jackson died, or Prince, or James Brown, and Lord knows what's gonna happen if Stevie go before me. Boy. But I felt like I knew him though. When I listened, your rhythms had motions. Up and down your attitudes and emotions. When you was happy, I was happy. I could hear the grin in your vocals. Lyrics from the heart that spoke to the locals. I seen the potential that was trapped in The Baby by Brenda. Sneaking a message through raw material was the musical agenda. I felt your confidence growing when you worked with Short, Breed, and Spice. about to go against the world while living a thug's life. Your life played on TV, then you released it in words, holding on to every sentence. We listened and observed. Bullets taken, heart was aching. I heard your cry out for help. With all the world's support, somehow you still felt by yourself. Somehow it's a woman's upbringing that can make us man so strong. You kept some Panther values, whether for right or wrong. Your death was the sacrifice for rap's independence. Your emotions and words are immortal. I felt like I knew him. Poem for Tupac. Yeah. Damn, I ain't revisited that poem in a while. That shit was actually deep though. Just listening to that shit, I wrote that shit so long ago, but just revisiting that and really thinking like, damn. And I ain't talking about damn for on my shit, but I'm talking about just how Pac and how you just equate all that and you just revisit that and really just see like, damn, he really did was, felt by himself and everybody was into him, but he still felt against the world. Tupac was on that shit, but it still was people supporting him, and he still was just couldn't find himself. He was like just a soul just traveling through the world, just like, okay, I'm here, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Wherever they pulling me is where I'm gonna go. And you always want to say to your leader, you don't want to end the story by saying he was a follower, but the story is the story, and the facts are the facts. Although I felt like I knew him. But this poem, Idiot Box, though, I'm about to hit y'all off with before we sign out. I'm gonna give y'all this one. I wrote this one. I mean, that was always the old school term for those that know the Idiot Box. That's what they used to call the TV. Because people just sit up in front of the TV and just be stoned to it. And you know what I'm saying? They were just feeding you whatever it was gonna feed you. So old folks used to call the TV the Idiot Box. And you gotta remember that it was real big and bulky. So it was like a big box. The Idiot Box. Now we got the Idiot Octagon, the phone. Listen to me. I'm tired of these conditions. Remote control, reality shows, news steady reminding me of these stressful times, paid programs, get-rich schemes, fake political shows playing tricks with my mind, and why my cable provider keep adopting more and more channels. It's a different lifestyle on every one that my thoughts can't even handle. Now, do you watch Cribs on MTV and think that you can have it? Or do you feel left out and just watch it as a fantasizing habit? And if I criticize this church service, y'all gonna say I'm going straight to hell? Well, I guess I'm getting warm because the message I notice is 900 numbers and DVDs for sale. Now, was the Cosby Show genius or just some artwork that showed black people? Cause hell, I grew into Bill when I used to be Theo. My TV and my radio keep sending me to the World Wide Web. Is this the ending or beginning of what mind control lies ahead? I wonder if I Google the future, would it tell me the truth? Because 20 years ago, it wasn't no cell phone nor no Bluetooth. Or maybe it was. It was just being tested. And now your soul is the next project. Do you feel affected? The Idiot Box. Raptalk. Now, as you listen to that poem, you can see it's kind of dated. It ain't dated, but if you can listen to the whole flow of that poem, you would see where I was at and what was going on. If you really was there, you can pick up on the words. I say my TV and my radio kept sending me to the World Wide Web. It keeps sending me to the World Wide Web. Remember we was watching TV, we kept seeing commercials, the www dot something at the bottom. For every product and for everything that used to be, every commercial at the bottom used to be like go to www. And everything from TVs to send you to the web. Radio station, send you to the web. Next thing you know, everybody wanted a laptop, going on the computer, watching MTV. Then we had MTV Cribs, like I said it on there. Like, did you used to watch MTV Cribs and think that you can have it, or did you feel left out and watch it as a fantasize and have it? And if I criticize this church show, is y'all gonna say I'm going straight to hell? Because the message I notice is 900 numbers and DVDs for sale. Y'all know them. I ain't about to get into it. Y'all know they was hustling. Still is hustling. Was the Cosby Show genius or just some artwork that showed black people? Because hell, I grew into Bill when I used to be Theo. Y'all know the Cosby Show was a life of its own. And rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner too, Theo. And he did spoken word too also, so a double shout out to him. Because he was a spoken word artist, thoughtful guy. I heard a lot of good things about him, even when he was alive, man. Who can forget that smile on that man? Let's just be real. And Theo, us young black men, we was able to relate to him. It is what it is. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, making it to the end of the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with others. Keep it moving and grooving. I definitely appreciate y'all for rocking out with me and dissecting the words. More to come. I appreciate y'all. Sorry we had a couple lags in the video, whatever. Things happen on this internet and this independent grind. You can always donate through the tip jar. Again, hit up that Patreon if you into erotic poetry. The link is in the description for that. You can meditate to some erotic spoken word if you into that. I thank you in advance.